Morning folks, Rodney here. Just still trying to get things set up here. Come on, tablet, do something. Good morning, Mr. Rooster. Mr. Bird. Alrighty. JDS, you are #1 today. Dom, Northside Hawk, good day to you. Windwalker Drones, good morning. Alright, let's get this bird up in the air and see what we see.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Yeah, just in time.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
And we got clouds on the horizon. Mela, good morning. It is nice and calm out here this morning, and we had a storm come through several days ago, and there's this big tall tree in my neighbor's yard that lost a branch, and now there's a big hole there of open sky. And if I think about it, when I bring it down, I'll show you where that happened. And it's kind of weird seeing it that way, because usually there's a tree limb right there. But anyway, so let's see. We got of course JDS, good morning. Windwalker, good morning. Dom, good day. Mela, good morning. Mr. Crowley and his drone, good morning, brother. Ronnie, God bless America, good morning. Glad you can join us. Hope your weekend's starting out good. Mine certainly started out well. I actually slept in, well, what passes for sleeping in for me. I'm usually up around 2:30, 3 o'clock to get ready for work. But I actually slept in till about 4:30 this morning. Good Carol, good day. Good day, good day. Jerry Franks, good morning. Yeah, it's hard to get used to that open spot right there. I could probably fly through it now. So, Dennis Lovelady is going to be up next. Also, following Dennis Lovelady will also be Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends. And while I'm thinking about it, next weekend, Dennis and I will be meeting up at Minefield in Tennessee. That's a Ken Herron event. And I'll be traveling there with Brad Alston and Al Duran. And then Saturday and Sunday morning, Dennis and I will do a joint sunrise there in Tennessee. So that ought to be fun. There probably will not be a normal Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends, but I am planning on going live at some point during Minefield. So maybe we'll, if we get up there early enough and get set up, maybe I'll just do a Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends at Minefield. Hey, that's an idea. Maybe we'll do that. Miko Ghost, Dean, good morning. It has become an annual event, yes, Jerry. Ken Herron, I don't know if you know who he is. He's a big-time drone guy, and he has a drone channel. In fact, he's the guy that actually piqued my interest into even getting into drones, is by watching him. And it's kind of a short version of the story is back in 2016 I had rotator cuff repair, and I had 7 weeks that I was off work. Well, all I had was TV and YouTube, and I watched a lot of YouTube, and I came across one of his channels, and that's where I saw him flying it, doing cinematic stuff with drones and stuff, and that's what got me interested in it. So, and the rest, of course, is history. But Peter Carroll, good day. But anyway, if you haven't seen any of his videos, check him out. East Coast Thrills, good morning. But anyway, this is an event that he started, and this is the 3rd year, I believe, maybe the 4th year, and this is the first year that it'll actually be Saturday and Sunday. In previous years, it's just been the Saturday event, but this year it's going to be a weekend event. So, but it should be fun. Get to meet a lot of, I'll see a lot of people that I've already met. Hopefully get to meet new people. I'm hoping Barkley will be there. That's 107 Drones. I hope he'll be there. I'd like to meet him. I'm going to get to meet Joe Fodolio. So yeah, it ought to be pretty fun. So it's being held in I think Brownsville, Tennessee. That's where Minefield is. And so if you ain't got anything and you want to do a spur of moment trip, hey, there you go. Got a weekend. But oh, well, good deal. Yeah, see, that works. Make it next year. Yeah, especially if you got family in the area. That was cool. That is cool. Yeah. So it looks like it's going to be fun. So I am looking forward to that. That's coming up this week, next weekend. Brad, Al, and I will be leaving on Friday morning, driving to Tennessee. We got a hotel there in Jackson, Tennessee, which is not about 30 minutes from Brownsville. So we'll travel there. Dennis is going to meet us there, I think, Friday night, and then Saturday morning we'll head out over to Minefield and enjoy the day. Possibly get some drone flying in, and we'll definitely do a sunrise. A couple of them, actually. Looking forward to it. Yeah. It is, the current temperature is 73 degrees right now, and it's kind of humid, but not really as excessive. Enough to keep it cool, at least until the sun comes up, and then it'll probably get warm. But anyway. The Kira Show. Good morning, Warren. Glad you could join us, brother. Darken that down a little bit, I think. I think right there's good. What do you think, guys? Negative 1.3? I think that should do it. Well, I met up with I'll Be Droned Dano yesterday, and we met up at the Little League field there in Warsaw, Virginia, which is also on the fair, near the fairground, right there at the fairgrounds. And we didn't know it, but the Richmond Fair, the Richmond County Fair, was there. So we didn't have as much open space as we would have liked, but we still had enough to fly in. I flew about 6 packs. I flew the Ollie Hawk and my Baby Hawk yesterday, and had lots of fun. I should be posting some videos, if not today, in the next couple of days anyway. You know, I don't know, Warren. I don't know the neighbors that own it. They're like 2-3 houses down. And and I don't know them. It's funny, you live in a neighborhood and you don't know who your neighbors are. I mean, I know my immediate neighbors on either side of us. I know them, but I don't know any of the other folks. I know one neighbor across the street, but I don't know who owns the rooster. So if it has a name, I don't know. I just call him Mr. Rooster myself. Then it's Lovelady. Good morning. No worries, brother. No penalties for being late here. Lord knows I'm late a lot of times on these streams. Anyway, so it looks like I misaimed this. The sun is beginning to come up. It's supposed to be up at 6:20. It's 6:21. So I've just moved it to the center, and we can see the little glow there in the clouds. Let me zoom in. Maybe we can get a better glimpse of that thing. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Look at that sun, man. It is indeed up. The problem is, I just really don't care much for the... Hang on a minute, let's see here. Just kind of experimenting here. Okay, I got it down to max now, and I'm not real happy with that. Let's go back to where we were. Yeah, we'll just stay right there. So that's my sun. We got about 12 minutes of flight time left. It is a beautiful morning. It's cool. Well, I say it's cool. It feels cool. It's 73 degrees. But it feels cool. Here comes the ducks. So, yeah, that sun's peeking up over the clouds now, or beginning to. Danny, the View Chaser, in the house. Mr. Crowley, I liked your video this morning. But, you know, I wouldn't allow any lady like that to be trying to kick my drone. I know who that was, by the way, so. Tony, good morning. How you doing, brother? Brother Bob Casey's going to be at Minefield. I'm looking forward to seeing him again. he made one of those wooden flags for me, and I'm going to be picking it up there. And Chris Hope's going to be there. Let's see. Joe Fotoleo said he was going to be there, so I know that. I think maybe JohnnieDoneflyer might be there. Yeah, I know. Of course, I know Brad, Al, and Dennis is going to be there, and of course, Ken Herron will be there. But I'm not sure who else. Probably, I'm thinking Jack Rabbit, FPV will be there. That's Scott. And no telling who all is going to be there. So it'll be a cool meetup. I'll meet up with some old friends and make some new friends, I hope. Alright, I think I'm going to back that out a little bit. Yeah, I'll leave it right about there. Whoa! Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. That was an oops. Yes, Jerry, I agree. The drone community is a good community. It really is. I've met a lot of great people. I know a lot of great people, like from the chats. You know, we've never met in person, but you know, it's like we've been friends all our lives. You know, another person that had a big influence on my flying drones, especially when it comes to FPV drone, was Rick Halber. He was a great influence to a lot of people, and man with such a generous heart too. So I never got to meet him, but in person, but loved him to death. Oh my goodness. 112 to 115? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's just crazy. That's crazy insane. Do it for Rick. Yes, Mela. Do it for Rick. Yeah, Jerry. It is amazing, isn't it? There's Tony. I met Tony at South Florida. No, I met Tony at Spin Up in 2019. Isn't it, Tony, when I met you? John, Flying Flynn Media. Good morning, brother. How are you today? Alright, folks. Well, I'm going to start bringing this drone down. I'm going to zoom out, though, before I do that. Alright, so while I'm thinking of it, Okay, so there's that open spot. And you can see the branch laying there on the ground. That's the branch that fell. And it fell from that tree right there. That's in the center of the screen now. It fell from that, broke off from that tree, and there's that hole in the wall there, so to speak. Alright. So yeah, it was quite the storm. I mean, that wind got up. I actually thought we were having a tornado. I mean, that wind was so strong.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will achieve a home point in 10 seconds. Landing.
Alright, folks. Well, that's going to do it for me for today. Dennis Lovelady is up next, followed by Saturday morning with Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends. And then tomorrow will be the Sunday Sunrise Cruise, starting with Drone Bum in New York, coming to me here in Virginia, moving back down to Georgia with Dennis Lovelady, on over to Chris Hope in Texas. And in between time, Fly Natural may fly. We don't know, but you never know. Anyway, after Chris Hope, of course, will be JohnnieDoneflyer with Drones and Coffee. Folks, you all have a great weekend. We'll see you in the morning, or we'll see you over on Dennis's channel, and then on Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends. Love y'all. Bye now.